What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into 10 math riddles and IQ questions that will test your brain power. Some are deceptively simple, others require serious mental gymnastics. Try to solve them along with me. Pause the video when a riddle pops up and give it a shot. Let's see if you can dominate these mind-bending math riddles. Let's kick things off with a classic. Imagine a lake with a lily pad that doubles in size every day. If it takes 48 days to cover the entire lake, how many days to cover half? The answer, 47 days. If it doubles daily, the day before it covers the whole lake, it must have been half the size. Imagine you have 100 coins, 10 heads up, the rest tails. You're blindfolded and need to divide them into 2 piles with equal heads up coins. Create one pile with 10 coins and another with 90. The smaller pile will have some heads, and the larger pile will have the rest. This ensures both piles have an equal number of heads-up coins. Simple yet tricky. Time for a logic puzzle. This one will test your ability to think critically and use a bit of scientific reasoning. Are you ready to put your brain to the test? Imagine you're in a room with 3 light switches on the wall. These switches are not labeled, and you have no idea which switch controls which light bulb. In another room, there are 3 light bulbs, each connected to one of these switches. The challenge is to figure out which switch controls which bulb. However, there's a catch. You can only open the door to the room with the light bulbs once. This means you need to devise a strategy before you open that door. So how do you determine which switch controls which bulb with just one opportunity to check? Let's break it down step by step. First, flip switch 1 and leave it on for a few minutes. This will allow the bulb it controls to heat up. After a few minutes, turn switch 1 off, and immediately flip switch 2 on. Now switch 2 is controlling its bulb, and switch 1's bulb has had time to warm up. Now open the door to the room with the light bulbs. The bulb that is currently on is controlled by switch 2. This is your first clue. Next, feel the other 2 bulbs. The one that is warm but not lit is controlled by switch 1. This is because it was on long enough to heat up, but was turned off before you opened the door. The bulb that is completely cold and unlit is controlled by switch 3. This is the bulb that was never turned on. By using a bit of scientific reasoning and a methodical approach, you can solve this puzzle with ease. It's a simple yet effective way to use logic and observation to find the solution. So next time you face a tricky situation, remember to think it through step by step. Happy puzzling! Riddle 4. The Missing Dollar. This classic riddle has puzzled many for years, and it's a great example of how easily our minds can be tricked by numbers. 3 friends check into a hotel room for $30. They each contribute $10, making a total of $30. The clerk realizes it should be $25 and gives the bellhop $5 to return. The clerk made a mistake in the initial charge, and now the bellhop is tasked with correcting it. The bellhop, however, decides to keep $2 for himself and gives each guest $1 back. This means he returns a total of $3 to the guests. Each guest has now effectively paid $9, totaling $27. They originally paid $30 but got $1 back each. The bellhop has $2. So if the guests paid $27 and the bellhop has $2, where's the missing dollar? This is where the confusion begins. The trick is in the math presentation. The way the problem is framed makes it seem like there's a missing dollar, but in reality, there isn't. The guests paid $27, including the bellhop's $2. The total amount paid by the guests is $27, which is the correct amount when you consider the $5 returned. The missing dollar never existed. The confusion arises from adding the bellhop's $2 to the $27, which is incorrect. It's a common math error. The correct way to look at it is that the guests paid $27, of which $25 went to the hotel and $2 went to the bellhop. The riddle is designed to confuse. Always double-check your math. Classic and tricky. This riddle serves as a reminder to carefully consider how we frame and interpret numerical information. Riddle 5. The 2 trains and the fly. 2 trains 100 miles apart move towards each other at 50 miles per hour. A fly flies between them at 60 miles per hour. How many miles will the fly have flown before the trains collide? The trains collide in 1 hour. The fly, flying at 60 miles per hour, will have flown 60 miles. Sometimes the simplest solution is the right one. Physics can be fun. Riddle 6. The 12 identical balls. You have 12 identical balls, one is either heavier or lighter. Using a balance scale 3 times, find the different ball. This one's too involved to explain quickly. Check the description for a detailed solution. It's a satisfying puzzle to solve. Another classic. This riddle has stumped many, and is a favorite among puzzle enthusiasts. You have two jugs, one holds 5 gallons, the other 3. The challenge is to measure out exactly 4 gallons using only these jugs. Sounds simple, right? But there's a catch. You can't use any other measuring tools. First, fill the 5-gallon jug to its full capacity. This is your starting point. The key to solving this puzzle is to think about how you can transfer water between the jugs to get the exact amount you need. Next, pour water from the 5-gallon jug into the 3-gallon jug until the smaller jug is full. This step is crucial because it helps you measure out smaller quantities of water. Now, you have 2 gallons remaining in the 5-gallon jug. Empty the 3-gallon jug completely. This step resets the smaller jug, so you can use it again for further measurements. Pour the 2 gallons from the 5-gallon jug into the empty 3-gallon jug. This leaves the 5-gallon jug empty and the 3-gallon jug with exactly 2 gallons of water. Now, fill the 5-gallon jug to its full capacity once again. This step ensures you have enough water to complete the final measurement. Pour water from the 5-gallon jug into the 3-gallon jug until the smaller jug is full. Since the 3-gallon jug already contains 2 gallons, it will only take 1 more gallon to fill it up. As you pour, 1 gallon from the 5-gallon jug will fill the 3-gallon jug to its brim. This leaves you with exactly 4 gallons in the 5-gallon jug. And there you have it. You're left with exactly 4 gallons in the 5-gallon jug. This solution demonstrates the power of logical thinking and step-by-step problem solving. Creative problem solving at its best. This riddle not only tests your patience but also your ability to think outside the box. Congratulations if you figured it out. A fire-themed riddle. You have 2 ropes that each take 1 hour to burn. They don't burn at a constant rate. Measure exactly 45 minutes using the ropes and a lighter. Light both ends of rope 1 and one end of rope 2. When rope 1 burns completely, 30 minutes have passed. Light the other end of rope 2, it will burn in 15 minutes. Total time, 45 minutes. A clock-related conundrum. What's the angle between the hour and minute hand at 3:40? The minute hand points at the 8, the hour hand is 2/3 between the 3 and 4. The angle between the 3 and 8 is 150 degrees. Add 20 degrees for the hour hand's position. Total angle, 170 degrees. Let's wrap up with the Monty Hall problem. You're on a game show with 3 doors. 1 has a car, 2 have goats. You pick a door. The host reveals a goat behind another door. Should you switch doors? Most think it's 50-50, but you should switch. Initially, you had a 1/3 chance of picking the car. The host's reveal gives you new information. The 2/3 probability of picking a goat is now on the remaining door. Switching increases your chance of winning to 2/3. Counterintuitive but true. And there you have it. 10 mind-bending math riddles. How did you do? Let me know your score in the comments. If you enjoyed this, give a thumbs up and subscribe for more brain teasers. Until next time, keep those minds sharp. Thanks for watching.